hands and bands time. Welcome back to Magical Mayhem. I'm Alicia, your proud money millionaire, cash stuffing, budgeting teacher, single mom of 3. Also, my last name has been legally changed to Jackson. You can call me Alicia Jackson. Okay, so today we are going to do my weekly check-in. It is Magical Mayhem, and I'm gonna have to make some magic to make this all add up. No, not really, but kind of. No. Before I get into that, you still have time to enter both of the giveaways that are open. Budget with Freeze, cash tray, or tumbler, or binder cover are still open, and that's I don't really have dates of like I'm gonna close on this day. But as of today, when you're watching this video, it is still open. I know that much at least, okay? And that was day 11, last Wednesday's video, because that was her birthday. And then on Tuesday, there is another, sorry, went blank. There's another giveaway open from Tasha at Mind Your Money. And she's got this wonderful book, and I bought 6 of them, and I'm giving out copies, so you can definitely check that out. I do have Freeze binder cover that I purchased here, and she makes all this stuff custom. You can get, if you want something different, she's got some that are already set and ready to go, and then she even told me like 90% of her business is custom orders. So you don't have to get what's there. You can let her know what you want, and she can create the masterpiece. Okay, so that's just the binder cover. There's also a tumbler you can order, or the cash tray. So here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna run through what we did each day, and then we'll add up the totals, and then I've got to do some magic because your girl did something. So let's get into it. I used my pink pen from Free. Budget with Free made these. I won these in a giveaway, and it's not erasable, and I wish it was because it's the only pen I like to use. All right, so I think, let me make sure I don't have any. Sometimes that is right, like where we went that day, and later on I'll go back and add the amounts in, but I filled in everything. Okay, so on Sunday, which was Mother's Day, we got donuts and IHOP and went 3D golfing, and I talked about that in another video. Monday we got groceries at Walmart, $53.58. Some giveaway prize decided to pay for. TJ Maxx, we got some groceries. We get the flavors, the sugar-free, 0-calorie flavor syrups to add to like different drinks and teas and lemonades that we make at home. So that's what we bought there. Shop small, and what did I buy? Shop small. I wonder what I got. It must have been, what did I buy? Just on Wednesday? Oh, last week Wednesday. Some stickers. Safeway, $20.91. Walmart ended up being $94.93 because there's something that they didn't have in stock, so made my price lower. And then I got Subway for $9.02. And then on the 12th, I had forgot a coworker's birthday, so I got them Jamba Juice. So $19.29 because I had to get myself one too if I'm going anyway, but I'm putting that in a gift. Robin Hood investment, $20. Excuse me. And then Domino's, I had a free pizza, but then I also paid for like some garlic bites. So then it became $7.59 for that day. And then Burger King, $9.77. I had promised them we would stop at Burger King on the way in one of these days, and I didn't make it until Friday, so we did that Friday. And then Amazon bedroom redo. This is the kicker, $771.64. A while back I talked about redoing my bedroom. I had some ideas, some DIYs, and I had even started an envelope. And then I was like, you guys know what? OMG, I've started a whole Etsy business, like not really trying to start one, but I did. And so this kind of took the back seat to what I was, like my life, right? Because I have so much going on. And then the other day, Lillian broke a slat for my king size bed. And I was just like, you know what? I've had this bed for 11 years. Like, it's time to get a new bed anyway, and this is the perfect timing. Like, I took the slats out and lowered the bed, and it's fine. I could leave it, but I just felt like it was time. So I got a day bed, a full-size day bed. Like, I'm turning my bedroom into a living space. So instead of having like a conventional bed, I'm gonna have like more like a couch looking type of bed, and I'll insert pics of what I picked out. This is obviously not my bedroom, but I'll show you pics of what I picked out for the bed. And then I got a rug and a cabinet and just trying to like some of the decor. I am going to DIY my nightstand, and I got some kind of like this stuff. This is actually contact paper, so something kind of not this color, but a contact paper like this, and some paint to redo my nightstand to match the new decor. And yeah, so $771.64 to date, like as of that week. I did buy something this week, but that's the money that I need to find. And I kind of wrote out where I'm going to find that money. And I also have another. Okay, so this is what I mainly want to talk about. I will add these up, but then I want to show you how I'm going to break down where I'm going to pay for this. Okay, so let's figure out all of this stuff. And I'll probably speed through as I go through the different categories and fill in the amounts. Okay, so here we go. These are the totals that I've spent in each category. Without the bed stuff, we spent $461.50, and if we add in the, let's do it like this, $461.50 plus the bed, $1,233.14. I didn't spend anything on Saturday, so let's go ahead and give Saturday its credit. Let's give it what it's given. It's giving a no spend. If I can find my stickers. You'd think I'd have been prepared for that, being all happy to use them. These are my original ones, remember these? I gotta find my Sam Larry's. Sam Larry's, there we go. Very back. No, come out. Oh no, oh no. There we go. I don't mind covering this a little bit because I don't need to know that. That was just for your enjoyment, for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so where am I going to come up with $771.64? Let's talk about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let's get a piece of paper. Oh, I can use one of these. Okay, these are just paper that, little notebook papers that came in my, I think, Moterm. All right, let's use a darker pen so you can see what I'm talking about. It's incredible. Remember when I made that? Probably not. Okay, so we've got bedroom redo. All right. So we know our total is $774.64. That was wrong. $771.64. Look at me adding in. Okay, we'll just go like this. It's terrible. $771. That's gonna bother me. 64. Okay. So I have looked at some of my categories. This is why I have some of these written right here, because I know I can find some of the money in these. Keep in mind, in another week, I will be receiving my end of balance contract pay, and I will definitely be taking care of some of that from there, but I wanted to get as much as I could down now. That money will come in before the end of my billing cycle, so I'm not worried about the extra, but I do want to reduce it as much as possible. And this is kind of what we do when we don't budget for something. We've got to figure out where we can find that money. So one thing I can do is I save for my microblading, and because I've already paid for this year and I over saved, I have extra money there, and so I'll have plenty of time to save for next year's retouch. So right now I have in there some extra money, but I'm only going to pull out 100 from the extra. So there's 100 there. I have cash rewards pending, and I'm going to use that. It is $98. I am going to take out, I have a category I want to talk about in my cash binder. I've been stuffing, where is it? Home in Need, right? I stuff it all the time. It has $180 in here, and typically this is for like laundry detergent, soap, toilet paper, whatever the home in, you know, whatever. If I want to buy, like when I bought that water stand that I got for the living room, I pulled it from Home in Need. It's not home purchase, it's just needs for my home. Well, I haven't really been using this. Whatever I've been buying for the home, it's been kind of with my groceries. And I'm looking at like, I really don't need this category in general. I wanted to get rid of this because I literally just pull from groceries when I buy those types of things. And then I think, I don't know, I want to retire it, but I'm not sure. But I am going to pull the 180 out of here. This is what that Home in Need is. That's what I was getting at. But I'm like 99% sure I'm going to get rid of that folder or that envelope. So maybe, not really sure. Probably. So Home in Need. Do you have a separate Home in Need category? I like having it, but I feel like I don't use it. But I guess like now I am, so maybe I should just leave it because I honestly am using it now. So maybe I will leave it. But we're going to drain it. We are draining it today. So 180 from there. And, oh, I have a buffer for my savings challenges. I want to pull 50 from there. It still won't drain it, but I do keep a buffer amount in there just for like when I'm playing the different challenges. If I like decide to scratch an extra circle, if I go over, I have money to compensate. And then my self-care. It is really hard for me to write straight up like this. I don't want to keep slanting it. Okay, so let's see what we've got. 100 plus 98 plus 180 plus 50 plus 50 gives us 378. Okay. Let me see how much was in Mother's Day. If I know we spent a lot from there, but if there's anything, I don't think there was any extra. I think I might have gone over, to be honest. Well, let's check. Was it in here? Yes. Yeah, I went over 85, so we'll have to pull money from family to cover that, so we won't pull from there. But how much do we have in family? Because that Mother's Day money could also go for me for this. So we gotta juggle around, right? So let's see. Like I only have 20 bucks in here, so we're not gonna pull from there. Family has 61, so no, we're gonna leave all that alone. That'll cover the Mother's Day fund. So as of now, I'll have 378 available to pay back some of what I spent. So where does that leave me? 771 minus 378, 393. So almost half has been taken care of. Which I don't think it's too bad. Oh, there's my pen. Where'd my pen go? So remaining balance 393. And that's the amount that I will need to pay from a balance of contract. And I get my payout in a week and a half, something like that. Okay. Okay. That's what I want to talk about. This is where we are. I'm going to leave this in here so I know what I said, so I won't forget either. And should I write those in here? I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to put these in right here. I'm going to use this instead, just because it makes it easier. Okay. That's the struggle. That's how that really works out and breaks down, just so you can see it, and how if you do make a purchase and you don't have the money saved for it, how you can kind of figure it all out. Now, if I didn't have a balance of contract coming, I would still have to pay myself back. And so each week, I would probably put aside, instead of stuffing and doing savings challenges, I would just put that money towards this. You gotta prioritize. So I've got 393 that I'm not able to cover, or I may have pulled from other areas. If it was something like, hey, your billing cycle is going to end in a couple of days, so in order to avoid the charge fees, the interest, let's go ahead and pay that off. And I probably would pull from road trip, because we're not taking the road trip this year, remember? And I still have like $1,100 there. So I would have pulled from there to cover the rest of this. You just gotta kind of play around with your budget and what money you have available. But because I've got that money coming, I'm not gonna pull from road trip. I do wanna use my road trip money for some local fun anyway, so that's why I'm not pulling from it now. Excuse me. So that's how that works. It's a weekly check-in. Please go check out day 11 and day 17's videos so you can still win some prizes. I appreciate you all. Have a good day. Bye. I'm out, baby.